Rizal went to Paris and Germany in order to specialize in ophthalmology. During his journey he met and befriended several top German scientists, Dr. Pfeiffer Jager, Dr. Adolf Bietmeyer, Dr. Hans Meyer, and Dr. Rudolf Virchow. After his studies in Central University of Madrid, Rizal, who was 24 years old and already a physician, went to Paris in order to acquire more knowledge in ophthalmology. On his way to Paris, he stopped at Barcelona to visit his friend Maximo Viola, a medical student. On November 1885, Rizal worked as an assistant from November 1885 to February 1889 for Dr. Louis de Weckert, a leading French ophthalmologist. And on February 8, 1886 Rizal arrived in Heidelberg, a historic city in Germany famous for its old university and romantic surroundings. He became popular among Germans. He worked at the University Eye Hospital under the direction of Dr. Otto Becker, distinguished German ophthalmologist. On July 31, 1886 Rizal wrote his first letter to the Professor Ferdinand Blumentritt, who is the director of the Ateneo of Leitmeritz, Austria. Blumentritt is an Austrian ethnologist and he has an interest in the Philippines language. Blumentritt became the best friend of Rizal. In Leipzig and Dresde. March 11, 1886, he sent a letter to her sister Trinidad about his take on German women. For Rizal, German women are serious, diligent, educated and friendly, not gossipy and quarrelsome. Like Spanish women, they are not particular about beautiful dresses and expensive jewelries, though they could dress nicely like any other woman in the world. German customs were admired by Rizal. On Christmas season, people will select a pine tree from the bush and adorn it with lanterns, paper, lights, dolls, candies, fruits, etc. Another is the self-introduction to strangers in a social gathering. Rizal's Darkest Winter in Berlin encapsulates a pivotal chapter in the life of Dr. José Rizal, during which he confronted an array of adversities that tested his resilience and determination. Arriving in Berlin in 1886 to pursue further studies in ophthalmology, Rizal found himself ensnared in a web of financial constraints that cast a shadow over his academic pursuits. The burden of funding his education weighed heavily on his shoulders, forcing him to grapple with the harsh realities of poverty and scarcity. Stripped of the comforts of his homeland and thrust into the unfamiliar milieu of. Moreover, Rizal's sojourn in Berlin was marred by the insidious specter of racism, which lurked ominously beneath the surface of society, casting a pall over his experiences. As a person of color in a predominantly Caucasian environment, he found himself subjected to prejudice and discrimination, his aspirations tarnished by the venomous sting of bigotry. Excluded from certain academic circles and denied opportunities afforded to his white counterparts, Rizal confronted the harsh reality of racial prejudice with stoic resolve. Yet, amidst the crucible of adversity, he remained steadfast in his commitment to academic excellence and personal growth, refusing to be cowed by the oppressive forces arrayed against him. In the crucible of adversity, Rizal forged a steely resolve, drawing strength from the crucible of hardship to emerge as a beacon of resilience and fortitude. In tracing Rizal's journey from Paris to Berlin, we witness not only the trials and tribulations that punctuated his path but also the indomitable spirit that propelled him forward. From the artistic vibrancy of Paris to the austere academia of Berlin, Rizal's odyssey reflects the profound metamorphosis of a man determined to transcend adversity and leave an indelible mark on history. Through his darkest winter in Berlin, Rizal emerged not as a victim of circumstance, but as a victor over adversity, embodying the resilience and fortitude that continue to inspire generations. His sojourn serves